Imagine waking up tomorrow, stepping into a reality so transformed, so aligned with your deepest desires, that it feels like the world itself has reshaped itself to your will. Picture a life where opportunities unfold, relationships flourish, and success comes effortlessly. The key to unlocking this life is simpler than you think. It's one word, one phrase that you must say every hour, a phrase so powerful it has the ability to shift the very fabric of your reality. Stay with me for the next few minutes, and I'll reveal this secret that will not only change how you think, but how you live forever. Words are not merely sounds we make or symbols we write. They are vibrations, frequencies, and expressions of energy that hold immense power. This is a truth that many overlook, but once understood, it can completely transform the way we approach life. Every word we speak carries with it a specific vibrational frequency, one that aligns with our thoughts and emotions. These frequencies, when combined, create the reality we experience. You are not just a passive recipient of the world around you, you are an active creator, shaping your life with the very words you speak. The reason words hold such power is that they influence both our conscious and subconscious minds. The conscious mind is the part of us that is aware of our thoughts in the present moment. It's the part of you that makes decisions, evaluates situations, and considers what to believe. It's where your reasoning and logic reside. The subconscious mind, however, operates on a different level. It is the part of you that governs your habits, emotions, and automatic behaviors. It runs the show behind the scenes, determining your actions and reactions without your direct awareness. And, crucially, it's the subconscious mind that drives the vast majority of your life experiences. When we speak, we are engaging with both minds. The words we speak consciously are absorbed by the subconscious mind, which then acts on them. If you repeatedly speak words of positivity, faith, and expectation, your subconscious begins to accept these as truths. In turn, it shapes your actions, decisions, and perceptions to match the energy of those words. Your subconscious mind doesn't question what you say. It simply takes your words at face value and begins to manifest them into your reality. This is why affirmations and mantras are so powerful. When you repeat a phrase like, "I am worthy of success," "I attract abundance," or "My life is filled with peace and harmony," you are not just uttering empty words. You are planting seeds in your subconscious that will eventually grow into a harvest of experiences that reflect those beliefs. The universe, being a mirror of your inner state, then aligns itself with these newly adopted truths. The moment you speak these words, you begin to change the energetic vibration around you, creating the conditions for your desires to manifest. The key to making this work for you lies in the energy behind the words. It's not enough to simply say them, you must speak them with belief and feeling. Words that are spoken without conviction are like seeds planted on rocky soil. No matter how many times you say them, they won't grow. But when spoken with deep emotion and certainty, those words are like seeds planted in fertile ground. They will take root, grow, and eventually yield fruit. The process begins with awareness. You must become acutely aware of the words you speak, especially in moments of frustration, doubt, or fear. Words like, "I can't," "This is too hard," or "I'm not good enough," are not just innocent phrases. They are declarations that align your energy with a lack of abundance, a lack of success, and a lack of self-worth. These words create a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you continue to speak words of limitation, you are inviting more limitation into your life. On the other hand, when you choose words that affirm your power, your worth, and your potential, you are consciously setting the stage for positive changes. Words like, "I am capable," "I am deserving," and "the universe is on my side" are not mere hopeful statements. They are acts of creation. You are calling forth the reality you wish to experience. The more you speak them, the more the energy around you shifts to support them. Now, you may be wondering why it takes time for this transformation to occur. After all, we live in a world of instant gratification, where we expect immediate results. But the process of shifting your reality through words requires patience and consistency. It's like planting a garden. The seed doesn't sprout the moment it hits the soil, nor does it bear fruit right away. It requires time to grow, to take root, and to be nourished by the energy of your belief. The same goes for the words you speak. The more you consistently affirm the truth of your desires, the more your subconscious mind starts to accept them as reality. Over time, this will shift your perception, your actions, and ultimately your circumstances. Think of words as the building blocks of your life. Just as a house is constructed brick by brick, your reality is constructed word by word. Every sentence you speak, every affirmation, and even the casual remarks you make have a profound effect on the structure of your life. If you want to build a life of success, happiness, and abundance, you must first start by laying the foundation with the right words. This is why it's so important to monitor what you say on a daily basis. Pay attention to how often you speak negatively about yourself or your situation. Notice when you complain, worry, or express doubt. Every time you do, you are reinforcing the beliefs that keep you stuck in your current circumstances. To break free from this cycle, you must replace those words with empowering ones. Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," say, "I am more than enough." Instead of, "This is too difficult," say, "I have everything I need to succeed." By making this shift in your language, you begin to realign yourself with the highest version of your reality. Your words become a reflection of the life you are creating, rather than the life you fear or resist. It's important to understand that the power of words extends beyond just the spoken word. Thoughts are words in motion, and they have the same creative power. When you think negative thoughts, you are speaking to your subconscious mind in the same way you would if you were speaking aloud. The difference is that when you speak words aloud, they have a more immediate impact on your external reality. But even silent thoughts are seeds that will eventually bear fruit. Therefore, you must become conscious not only of what you say, but also of what you think. Just as you guard your speech, you must guard your thoughts, ensuring that they align with the life you wish to create. The key to harnessing the power of words lies in understanding their role as the first step in the creative process. Before anything manifests in the physical world, it first exists as a thought, a word, or an idea. Everything in your life, from your relationships to your career to your health, is a direct result of the words you have spoken or thought. The moment you change your words, you begin to change your life. This is not a matter of wishful thinking. It's the application of natural laws that govern the universe. The universe operates in harmony with the energy you project. If you project words of power, success, and abundance, the universe responds by aligning circumstances to match those energies. Conversely, if you project fear, doubt, and limitation, the universe will mirror those beliefs back to you. So, start today. Begin speaking words that align with the life you desire. Every word you speak carries the power to transform your reality. Whether you are affirming success, health, love, or abundance, know that these words are not just empty phrases. They are the very foundation upon which your future is built. Speak them with faith, with conviction, and with the certainty that the universe is already conspiring to bring them into being. You have the power to shape your world, one word at a time. Repetition is the cornerstone of mastering any new skill, habit, or belief. It is through consistent repetition that transformation occurs, both within and around us. This is the power of the spoken word. It doesn't just change our thoughts in the moment. It reprograms our subconscious mind and solidifies the beliefs we hold. By repeating a phrase every hour, we anchor this phrase into our being, making it part of our core understanding of the world. Over time, as we repeat this phrase, it begins to influence every aspect of our reality, molding it to match the energy and beliefs we have spoken into existence. Repetition works on a deep, unconscious level. The conscious mind may be aware of the words we are saying, but it's the subconscious mind that holds the real power. The subconscious mind is like a vast reservoir that holds our beliefs, memories, and experiences. It operates primarily outside of our conscious awareness, but it guides nearly every action and thought we have. The subconscious does not question or analyze the words we speak. It accepts them as truth and then integrates them into our reality. This is why repetition is such a powerful tool. When we repeatedly affirm something, it becomes a truth in our subconscious mind, even if we don't fully understand it on a conscious level. The subconscious mind is like fertile soil. It will take any seed you plant, whether positive or negative, and nurture it until it grows into a tree bearing fruit. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, or limitation, these beliefs will grow and manifest as struggles, challenges, and obstacles in your life. On the other hand, if you plant seeds of confidence, abundance, and success, these beliefs will flourish and manifest as opportunities, prosperity, and growth. The more you speak positive, affirming words, the more the subconscious mind takes them in and begins to shift your inner world to match the affirmations you speak. But repetition is not just about saying words mechanically, it's about saying them with intention and belief. Every time you repeat a phrase, you are creating an energetic alignment between what you are saying and what you believe. If you say a phrase, but you don't fully believe it, the repetition will still work, but the process will take longer. If you say a phrase with true conviction, you are aligning yourself with that truth instantly. The more you repeat the phrase with passion and belief, the faster you will begin to see results in your external reality. This is why repetition is such a key factor in manifesting change. When you speak with belief, you send a clear message to the universe that you are ready to receive the outcomes you are affirming. When you speak your affirmations or empowering phrases every hour, you begin to create a consistent vibration that reverberates through your being. This constant repetition ensures that your subconscious mind is always tuned to the frequency of your desires. The universe, in turn, matches that frequency and sends you experiences that reflect what you have been affirming. Just as tuning an instrument to the right note allows it to play in harmony, repeating your desired phrase every hour tunes your energy to the frequency of the life you want to create. It synchronizes you with the flow of abundance, success, and happiness. The process of repetition also serves to break down old, limiting beliefs that have been formed over years. These limiting beliefs are often deeply ingrained, formed through past experiences, societal conditioning, or negative influences from those around us. These beliefs can cause us to sabotage our own success or prevent us from achieving our full potential. The power of repetition lies in its ability to gradually erase these limiting beliefs and replace them with more empowering ones. As we repeat our chosen phrase every hour, the new belief system starts to take root, gradually pushing out the old limiting beliefs. Over time, these old beliefs lose their power, and the new, empowering beliefs become our reality. In addition to influencing the subconscious mind, repetition also influences our conscious mind. The conscious mind is the part of us that makes decisions and evaluates situations. It's where our rational thoughts and reasoning reside. When we consistently repeat a phrase every hour, we begin to consciously reframe the way we see the world. The more we repeat a positive affirmation, the more it becomes our truth. We start to see opportunities where we once saw obstacles. We begin to notice signs of abundance where we previously saw lack. Repetition shapes our perspective, helping us to see the world through a lens of possibility and hope rather than fear and limitation. The act of repetition also plays a significant role in rewiring the neural pathways in the brain. Neuroscience has shown that the brain is malleable, and it can be rewired through consistent thoughts and actions. When we repeat a thought or affirmation, it strengthens the neural connections associated with that thought. Over time, these connections become more robust, and the thought becomes easier to access. This is why consistent repetition is so effective in creating change. As you repeat your chosen phrase, you are physically reshaping the way your brain processes information. You are creating new neural pathways that align with your desires and intentions. Repetition also creates a deep sense of commitment. When we say something repeatedly, we are essentially making a promise to ourselves. It's an act of self-discipline and self-love. By repeating this phrase every hour, we show ourselves that we are committed to the change we desire. This commitment creates a sense of empowerment because we are actively choosing to take control of our lives. Instead of waiting for circumstances to change, we are choosing to shift our reality through our words and beliefs. This sense of commitment fuels our determination, making it easier to stay on track even when challenges arise. As you continue to repeat the phrase every hour, you begin to align yourself with your highest self. You start to embody the energy of the words you speak. The more you speak a phrase like, "I am deserving of love and success," the more you start to carry yourself in a way that reflects this truth. You begin to act with more confidence, make decisions that align with your worth, and take actions that reflect your belief in your own potential. Repetition doesn't just change your thoughts, it changes the way you show up in the world. One of the most important aspects of repetition is that it shifts your focus. The law of attraction states that you attract whatever you focus on. By repeating a phrase every hour, you are consciously directing your focus toward what you want to create. Instead of focusing on what you lack or what you fear, you are focusing on your desires, your goals, and the life you want to manifest. The more you focus on your desires, the more you will notice opportunities and synchronicities that align with those desires. Repetition shifts your focus away from scarcity and toward abundance, from fear to courage, and from doubt to certainty. Finally, repetition has a compounding effect. The more you repeat the phrase, the more powerful it becomes. At first, it may feel like just words, but over time, with each repetition, the phrase begins to build momentum, creating a snowball effect. As you continue to repeat it, the universe responds by bringing more of what you desire into your life. This is the beauty of repetition. It has a compounding effect that amplifies the power of your words and turns them into a tangible reality. Abundance is not a distant concept that exists outside of you, nor is it something that can be earned only through hard work or external validation. Abundance is a state of mind, a frequency that you align with to attract prosperity in all its forms: wealth, love, health, and opportunities. The very essence of abundance is rooted in the understanding that the universe is not scarce, but infinitely abundant. Everything you need or desire is already available to you. It's just a matter of attuning your consciousness to the vibration of abundance. This is why speaking words that affirm your abundance is one of the most powerful tools for transforming your life. The concept of abundance goes far beyond mere material wealth. It encompasses all aspects of life: love, peace, health, and joy. When you think about abundance, you must begin by expanding your definition of it. Many people limit their perception of abundance to money and possessions, but true abundance is the fullness of life in every area. It's the flow of love in your relationships, the vitality of your health, the fulfillment of your dreams, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing you are supported by the universe at every moment. To truly experience abundance, you must open yourself to all of it, not just one part. The key to attracting this abundance lies in your thoughts, words, and actions. The first step in aligning yourself with the abundance of the universe is to release any beliefs of scarcity. Many of us are raised with the idea that there is not enough to go around, that we must compete for resources, or that we are unworthy of the blessings we desire. These beliefs are often deeply ingrained, but they are not the truth. The truth is that the universe operates on the principle of abundance. There is enough for everyone, and there is no need to compete or fight for what you want. The moment you let go of the belief in scarcity and embrace the truth of abundance, you begin to open yourself to a world of unlimited possibilities. When you constantly affirm abundance, you make the conscious decision to shift your focus from lack to plenty. One of the most powerful ways to align with the frequency of abundance is through the words you speak. The words you use carry immense weight. They are not just sounds, but vibrations that affect your energy and the energy of those around you. When you speak words of prosperity, success, and abundance, you are declaring your readiness to receive what the universe has to offer. These words act as magnets, drawing the things you desire toward you. If your words are constantly focused on scarcity, on what you don't have, or on what's wrong in your life, You are unknowingly pushing abundance away. On the other hand, when you speak words of affirmation like, "I am abundant," "I attract wealth and opportunities effortlessly," or "My life is full of love and prosperity," you begin to resonate with the very essence of abundance, and the universe begins to align with that vibration. Releasing limiting beliefs about money and success is also essential for attracting abundance. Society often teaches us that money is hard to come by or that we must work endlessly to earn it. But in reality, money is simply energy, and it flows freely when you are open to receiving it. Money is abundant, and there is more than enough to go around. When you start viewing money as a tool for creating a fulfilling life, rather than as a scarce commodity to be hoarded, you shift your perspective. Instead of chasing after money, you begin to focus on how you can serve others, create value, and live in alignment with your highest purpose. This shift in mindset is a critical component of attracting abundance, because it changes your energy from one of scarcity to one of generosity and openness. The energy of abundance is not just about what you receive, it's also about what you give. Giving is an essential part of the abundance equation. When you give, whether it's your time, your resources, or your love, you are participating in the flow of abundance. The more you give, the more you receive. This is because the energy you put out into the world is returned to you, often in ways that you can't predict. You may not always receive exactly what you gave, but the universe has a way of bringing back what you need, often in unexpected forms. Giving freely without expecting anything in return aligns you with the abundance of the universe and allows the flow of prosperity to move through your life. Another important aspect of aligning with abundance is being grateful for what you already have. Gratitude is a powerful magnet for attracting more of what you desire. When you focus on the things you are grateful for, you shift your energy away from lack and toward abundance. Gratitude opens your heart and mind to the blessings that are already present in your life, no matter how small they may seem. The more grateful you are, the more the universe gives you to be grateful for. Gratitude is like a signal to the universe that you are open to receiving more, and the universe responds accordingly. Every day, take time to reflect on the things you are grateful for, and watch as more blessings flow into your life. Affirmations of abundance are also incredibly powerful when used consistently. The act of speaking affirmations every day trains your subconscious mind to accept abundance as your natural state. Affirmations like, "I am worthy of wealth and success," "I attract opportunities effortlessly," and "I am a magnet for abundance," are not just positive statements. They are powerful declarations that set the energy of your mind and body in alignment with the abundance you desire. The more you repeat these affirmations, the more you begin to internalize them as truths. As you continue to speak these words with conviction and belief, you will notice shifts in your thoughts, behaviors, and circumstances. The frequency of abundance is also closely tied to the concept of flow. When you are in a state of flow, you are aligned with the natural rhythms of the universe. Everything seems to fall into place effortlessly. Opportunities present themselves, relationships deepen, and success comes naturally. To experience flow, you must let go of resistance and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Trust in the timing of your life, and know that everything is happening for your highest good. When you stop forcing things to happen and allow the universe to guide you, you align yourself with the abundant energy that is always present. Abundance is not something you chase after. It is something that flows toward you when you are in alignment with it. The universe is constantly trying to bring you everything you desire, but it's up to you to get into alignment with that energy. The moment you embrace the truth that abundance is your natural state, you open the door for it to enter your life in every way. Whether you desire wealth, health, love, or success, abundance is available to you at all times. All you have to do is align yourself with it. To truly experience abundance, you must cultivate the mindset that there is always more than enough. There is no limit to what you can receive, and there is no shortage of blessings in the universe. Abundance is not something that is reserved for a select few, it is available to everyone. The only requirement is that you believe it is available to you. When you consistently affirm this belief, you will begin to see the world through the lens of abundance. Opportunities will appear where once there was lack, and doors will open where once there was no way forward. You will be amazed at how quickly the universe responds to your new mindset, bringing everything you desire and more. The subconscious mind is one of the most powerful forces in our lives, operating behind the scenes, influencing everything we think, feel, and do. It is like the engine of a car, the part of you that drives your behavior, guides your decisions, and determines your response to every situation. It does this without your conscious awareness or control, making it incredibly important in the process of manifestation and the creation of your desired reality. The subconscious mind accepts whatever beliefs and truths you impress upon it, regardless of whether they are positive or negative. This is why it is so essential to align your subconscious mind with the reality you wish to create. Your subconscious mind is like a fertile field, and your thoughts, words, and actions are the seeds you plant in it. Whatever seeds you plant in your mind, whether they are thoughts of limitation, fear, or negativity, or seeds of confidence, abundance, and success, will grow and bear fruit. It doesn't matter whether the thoughts are constructive or destructive. Your subconscious mind will accept them as truth and begin to manifest them in your life. This is why it's crucial to choose your thoughts and words carefully, for the seeds you plant today will determine the life you experience tomorrow. One of the primary ways to influence the subconscious mind is through repetition. Repetition creates familiarity, and the subconscious mind, like a child, learns through repetition. When you repeat an affirmation or a belief, you are essentially programming your subconscious to accept that belief as true. The more you repeat something, the more your subconscious mind integrates it into your thought processes. Repetition is the most effective tool for reprogramming your subconscious and shifting your beliefs. It is through this process of repetition that you can change deeply ingrained limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. Another important aspect of the subconscious mind is its ability to accept the information you feed it without question. Unlike the conscious mind, which analyzes, critiques, and filters information, the subconscious simply absorbs everything you give it, whether it's true or not. For example, if you constantly say to yourself, "I am not good enough," or "I am unworthy of success," your subconscious mind accepts these as facts, even if they are far from the truth. The result is that your actions, behavior, and responses will be in alignment with those limiting beliefs, creating a reality that reflects them. This is why it is essential to change the narrative you tell yourself and the words you speak. The moment you start saying affirmations like, "I am worthy," "I am capable," or "I am deserving of success," your subconscious begins to rewire itself to align with these new beliefs. The subconscious mind is also incredibly powerful because it influences your actions, often without your conscious awareness. Your subconscious mind is responsible for the automatic behaviors that make up a large part of your day-to-day life. From the way you walk and talk to the way you interact with others, and the choices you make, much of your behavior is guided by the subconscious mind. This is why it's important to not only focus on the words you speak, but also on the actions you take. Your subconscious mind will prompt you to take certain actions based on the beliefs it holds. If you believe you are unworthy of success, for instance, your subconscious might prevent you from taking bold actions that could lead to success. You may procrastinate, self-sabotage, or avoid opportunities because your subconscious mind is aligned with the belief that you don't deserve them. However, when you shift your beliefs and affirm that you are worthy of success, your subconscious mind will prompt you to take aligned actions that move you closer to your goals. The power of the subconscious mind is also evident in its ability to influence your emotions. Emotions are not just random feelings. They are deeply tied to the beliefs and thoughts you hold in your subconscious mind. If you have a belief that you are not good enough or that life is unfair, your subconscious mind will trigger emotions like fear, doubt, or anxiety whenever you face situations that challenge those beliefs. On the other hand, if you have positive beliefs about yourself and your potential, your subconscious will trigger emotions of confidence, peace, and joy when you encounter challenges. Your emotions are the signals that guide you through life, and they are a direct reflection of the beliefs stored in your subconscious. By changing your beliefs, you can change your emotional state, which in turn changes your experience of life. The subconscious mind also works to manifest your desires through what is known as the law of attraction. This universal law states that like attracts like, that the energy you put out into the world is the energy you attract back to you. When you focus on positive thoughts and affirmations, you are sending out a positive energy frequency that attracts similar energy back to you. The more you believe in abundance, success, and love, the more you begin to attract opportunities, people, and circumstances that align with those beliefs. The law of attraction is not magic, it's the natural law of the universe, and it works by aligning your subconscious beliefs with the reality you wish to experience. When you consistently feed your subconscious mind with thoughts of abundance, prosperity, and success, the universe begins to respond by sending you experiences that reflect those thoughts. One of the most powerful tools for programming the subconscious mind is visualization. Visualization is the act of creating a mental image of the life you desire. When you vividly imagine your goals as already achieved, whether it's visualizing yourself with financial abundance, a loving relationship, or a fulfilling career, you are communicating with your subconscious mind. As you focus on these images, your subconscious accepts them as real, and it begins to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with these images. Visualization is a powerful way to bypass the conscious mind's resistance and communicate directly with the subconscious. The more you practice visualization, the more your subconscious mind believes that your desires are already on their way to you. The subconscious mind also plays a role in overcoming obstacles and challenges. When you face difficulties or setbacks, your subconscious mind is often the source of the limiting beliefs that make those obstacles seem insurmountable. However, when you shift your beliefs to one of empowerment and possibility, your subconscious mind will begin to provide solutions and guidance on how to overcome these challenges. The key is to reprogram your subconscious to see obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable barriers. When you believe in your ability to overcome challenges, your subconscious will find ways to help you navigate them. The power of the subconscious mind is limitless, and it is available to you at every moment. You have the ability to consciously reprogram your subconscious mind and change the beliefs that are holding you back. Through repetition, affirmation, visualization, and focused action, you can reshape your subconscious beliefs to align with the life you desire. The moment you shift your beliefs, you shift your reality. The subconscious mind is always working in the background, shaping your thoughts, emotions, and actions, but you have the power to take control of it. By consciously choosing to plant positive beliefs, you open yourself up to a world of infinite possibilities and opportunities. Taking inspired action is a crucial part of the manifestation process. While words and thoughts shape your internal world, it is your actions that bridge the gap between your desires and their physical manifestation. The most powerful and aligned thoughts can lay the foundation for a new reality, but without action, these thoughts remain intangible. Taking action is what propels the energy of your desires into the physical world, allowing the universe to respond to your intentions and bring opportunities, circumstances, and people into your life. Without action, even the best intentions can remain stagnant, stuck in the realm of thought without becoming a living, breathing part of your reality. Action is the element that transforms thoughts and dreams into tangible outcomes. The universe responds to the energy you put out into the world, and when you take action in alignment with your desires, you send a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive what you are asking for. This is why taking inspired action is essential. It is not about forcing or striving. It is about taking deliberate, purposeful steps that are guided by your intuition and inner wisdom. It's about listening to the subtle nudges and prompts from your inner self, recognizing the opportunities that appear before you, and then acting on them with confidence and clarity. Taking inspired action means moving from a place of alignment and faith, rather than fear or doubt. When you take action from a place of fear, you are creating more of what you don't want, as fear energy attracts more fear. On the other hand, when you take action from a place of trust, knowing that everything is unfolding for your highest good, you align with the energy of abundance, prosperity, and success. Inspired action is not about forcing outcomes. It's about moving forward with the belief that everything you need will be provided as you take the next step. It is the belief that the universe will support you in your efforts, and that every action you take brings you closer to your desired outcome. In order to take inspired action, it is important to cultivate a mindset of trust and patience. Sometimes, you may feel the urge to take action, but may not know exactly what steps to take or when to take them. This is where trusting in the process becomes essential. The universe often works in subtle ways, and the timing of your actions may not always align with your expectations. It may require patience to allow things to unfold at their natural pace, and taking inspired action is often about following your intuition and being willing to act when the time feels right, rather than rushing into decisions out of desperation or impatience. Trusting that you are being guided towards your highest good, even when you cannot see the full picture, is key to staying aligned and moving forward. Inspiration often comes in the form of ideas, nudges, or sudden impulses. These are the moments when you feel called to act, whether it's sending an email, making a phone call, signing up for a course, or taking a step towards your goals. These inspirations are not random. They are the universe's way of guiding you towards the people, resources, and opportunities that will help you manifest your desires. The key is to be open and receptive to these intuitive insights and to take action on them without hesitation. It may seem small at first, but every inspired action you take sends out a ripple effect, gradually creating the circumstances that will allow your desires to manifest. It's also important to note that taking action is not always about making huge, life-altering decisions. Often, the most powerful actions are the small, consistent steps you take every day. Success is rarely the result of one giant leap forward, but rather the accumulation of many small actions over time. Each action you take, no matter how small it may seem in the moment, moves you closer to your goals. The law of attraction works in the same way. Each thought, word, and action that aligns with your desires brings you closer to their manifestation. Even when the steps seem insignificant, they are part of the process of creation. Consistency is key in this process. It's the constant, intentional actions that build momentum and bring your desires into reality. Taking inspired action is also about being willing to step outside of your comfort zone and take risks. Growth and transformation often occur when we challenge ourselves and step into the unknown. If you're always staying within the confines of what feels safe and familiar, you may miss the opportunities that are waiting for you just outside your comfort zone. Taking action requires courage, the courage to move forward even when you don't have all the answers or when you're unsure of the outcome. But it's through these moments of uncertainty that the magic happens. It's through taking risks and embracing uncertainty that you open yourself up to new possibilities and experiences that would never have been available to you otherwise. When you take risks with confidence and trust, you create the space for miracles to happen in your life. Inspired action also means being flexible and adaptable. The path to your desires may not always look the way you expect it to. You may take a step in one direction, only to find that it leads to something entirely unexpected, yet perfectly aligned with your goals. Being open to change and willing to adjust your course as needed is an important part of the process. Sometimes, the universe will present you with opportunities that seem unrelated to your goals, but they are actually stepping stones to what you truly desire. These unexpected opportunities are often the universe's way of guiding you towards something greater than you originally envisioned. trusting that every experience, no matter how unexpected, is helping you move closer to your highest good, allows you to take inspired action with ease. It's also important to understand that inspired action is not about hustling or forcing things to happen. In today's world, there is often an emphasis on doing more, working harder, and pushing yourself to the limit in order to achieve success. But true success comes from alignment, not struggle. Inspired action flows effortlessly when you are in harmony with your desires and the universe's plan for you. It's about letting go of the need to control every outcome and trusting that everything is happening as it should. Inspired action comes from a place of flow, where you are guided by your inner wisdom and intuition rather than by external pressures or societal expectations. When you are in alignment with your desires and your higher self, inspired action feels natural and effortless. It doesn't feel forced or draining. Instead, it feels like a natural progression towards the life you are meant to live. You may find yourself feeling energized, excited, and passionate about taking the next step, knowing that it is leading you closer to your dreams. It's through these moments of inspired action that you experience a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose. As you continue to take inspired action, you will begin to notice how the universe supports you every step of the way. The people, resources, and opportunities you need to achieve your goals will start to flow to you effortlessly. This is the beauty of taking inspired action. It creates a momentum that attracts the very things you need to manifest your desires. The universe works in partnership with you, responding to your actions by aligning the circumstances, events, and people that will bring your dreams into reality. You are the creator of your own reality, and this realization is both empowering and liberating. The truth is that everything you experience, every moment, every event, every interaction, is shaped by the thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions you hold. This means that you are not at the mercy of external circumstances, but rather, you have the ability to shape your life with the energy and consciousness you bring to it. By understanding and embracing this concept, you open the door to limitless possibilities, where you become the architect of your own destiny, not a passive observer of it. When you recognize that you are the creator of your own reality, you realize that your thoughts are not just fleeting mental patterns. They are powerful forces that shape the world around you. Every thought you have creates a ripple in the universe, sending out vibrations that influence your experiences. Your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are like the brushstrokes of an artist painting the canvas of your life. If you want to change the picture, you need to change the strokes. This is where the power of conscious thinking comes into play. By consciously directing your thoughts and focusing on the outcomes you desire, you can begin to manifest a reality that aligns with your dreams and aspirations. One of the most important aspects of creating your own reality is understanding that your external world is a direct reflection of your internal world. The way you see the world, the way you perceive others, and the way you react to situations is all influenced by the beliefs and attitudes you hold inside. If you believe that life is hard, that success is difficult to achieve, or that love is something you have to fight for, those beliefs will be mirrored in your external reality. The universe is like a mirror, reflecting back to you exactly what you believe to be true. Therefore, in order to create a different reality, you must begin by changing your beliefs and perceptions. When you shift your inner world, the outer world follows suit. Your beliefs act as filters through which you view and interpret everything around you. These filters were formed through past experiences, societal conditioning, and personal programming, but they do not have to dictate your future. The power to change your beliefs lies in your hands. If you want to experience more abundance, love, peace, or success, you must first believe that these things are possible and available to you. By changing your beliefs about what is possible, you open yourself up to new opportunities, new experiences, and new ways of being. You start to see the world through a lens of possibility, where anything is achievable and everything you desire is within reach. It's also important to understand that you are not creating your reality from a place of force or struggle. The creation process is not about forcing things to happen or trying to control every detail. It's about aligning with the flow of the universe and allowing your desires to manifest naturally. The universe is abundant, and everything you need is already available to you. Your job is not to make things happen, but to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the flow of abundance and allow things to unfold in their own time. The more you relax into the process of creation and trust that the universe is always supporting you, the more easily your desires will come to fruition. This is where the concept of trust becomes so important. When you trust that you are the creator of your reality, you release the need to control or micromanage the outcomes. You trust that everything is happening for your highest good, even if it doesn't always look the way you expect it to. Trusting in yourself and in the process of creation allows you to let go of resistance and fear, two of the most powerful obstacles to manifestation. When you trust that everything is unfolding as it should, you allow the universe to work in partnership with you, bringing the people, opportunities, and circumstances that align with your desires. In creating your own reality, it's essential to take responsibility for your life. Responsibility means understanding that you are the one who has created every experience you've had up until this point, and that you have the power to create every experience moving forward. This may seem daunting at first, but it's incredibly empowering. When you take full responsibility for your life, you take back your power. You no longer have to wait for external circumstances or people to change in order to feel better or experience success. You recognize that you are in charge of how you perceive the world and how you respond to it. The moment you take responsibility for your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you gain the ability to create any reality you desire. The law of attraction is a powerful force that operates within this framework of creation. The law of attraction states that like attracts like, and that the energy you put out into the world is the energy you receive in return. When you align your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions with the vibration of what you want, you attract more of it into your life. This is why it's so important to focus on what you want, rather than what you don't want. When you focus on abundance, love, success, and happiness, you send out a vibration that attracts those things into your life. Conversely, when you focus on fear, lack, or limitation, you attract more of those experiences into your life. The key to using the law of attraction to your advantage is to focus on what you want, believe that it's possible, and take inspired action in the direction of your desires. Visualization is a powerful tool in the process of creating your reality. By visualizing yourself already living the life you desire, you are impressing that image upon your subconscious mind and aligning your energy with the outcome you want to manifest. The more vividly you can imagine yourself living your dream life, feeling the emotions, experiencing the sensations, and seeing the details, the more you strengthen your belief in it. Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what is real and what is imagined, so by visualizing your desires regularly, you begin to create the neural pathways necessary for those desires to manifest in your physical reality. Visualization helps to activate the law of attraction, as it allows you to align your energy with the reality you want to create. Another key to creating your reality is to stay in a state of gratitude. Gratitude is a high-frequency emotion that opens the door to more of what you want. When you are grateful for the things you already have, you send out a vibration of abundance, which attracts even more to be grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, and it helps to create a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction in the present moment. The more you practice gratitude, the more you align with the energy of abundance, making it easier for your desires to manifest. Finally, creating your own reality requires patience and persistence. Manifestation is not always an instant process, and there may be times when it feels like things aren't moving as quickly as you'd like. However, the universe is always working behind the scenes, aligning everything in your favor. Trust in the timing of your life, knowing that everything will unfold in the perfect way and at the perfect time. The more you stay aligned with your desires and remain committed to your vision, the sooner you will begin to see the results of your efforts. Creating your reality is a journey, and each step you take brings you closer to the life you envision. Every hour when you speak this phrase, remember that you are not just changing your words, you are changing your life. Your reality is malleable, and the key to unlocking the life you desire is in your hands, through the words you speak. Trust in the process, have faith in your power, and watch as your world shifts around you. The universe is waiting for you to declare it. Are you ready to speak your new reality into existence?